Hello friends, this is part 2 of my fun fact-filled tour of the world. Next up, Central African Republic. The Central African Republic is home to the Pygmy people, which are people that are shorter than average in stature. Next up, Chad. Fun fact, Chad is the only country to be named after a geographical feature. It's named after Lake Chad. There's also only about 500 doctors in the entire country. Moving on to Comoros, which is the largest producer of Lang Lang oil, which is used in some of the most famous perfumes such as Chanel No. 5. Next up, we have the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which, fun fact, Kinshasa's capital, is the largest French-speaking city in the entire world. Moving on to the Republic of Congo, which is home to the Congolese River, the deepest river in the world. It was also the first African Marxist state. Next up, Cote d'Ivoire, which is home to the largest church in all of Africa and the second largest church in the entire world. They are also the world's largest producer of cocoa beans. Next up, Djibouti, which is home to Lake Assal, which is the lowest point on the African continent and is also 10 times saltier than the sea. Moving on to Egypt, I'm so sorry I just couldn't save a photo of it, so pause to read, but it is home to the largest food court in the entire world. They also invented the 12-month calendar. Next up, Equatorial Guinea. It is the richest country in Africa per capita, though most people do not see that money. It is also the only country in Africa to have Spanish as an official language. And finally in this video, we have Eritrea, which is home to the second most amount of historic archaeological sites in all of Africa after Egypt with over 80,000. And that was part 2. Check in tomorrow for part 3.